Good morning, everybody. I just want to really quick get into these numbers for the draft. If there was a draft in America, there has been a draft before. I think the last draft was Vietnam War between 1964 and 1973. The U.S. military drafted 2.2 million American men out of an eligible pool of 27 million. And I wonder what those numbers are today. What is the eligible pool of available men and women, equal rights? What is the available pool of American men and women and whatever is in between that are eligible to be drafted right now? That's a number I'm interested in. It was 27 million between 1964 and 1973. So let's look at how many active military personnel we have right now in America. We have 1.18 million active duty servicemen. And on Statista.com, it breaks it down the numbers for us. We got 482,000 Army, 343 Navy, National Guard, Air Force, Army Reserve. And that's going to give us roughly 1.18 million. And then we look at what is the requirements to be drafted, right? First off, you would have to be willing to grab a gun and go to war. If there was a World War III and they were going to put you on a plane or a boat or a ship to go to Russia or Ukraine or wherever these battles are going to take place, are you willing to go? That's the number one question. Whether or not you can be drafted or not, are you willing to go? Even if you meet the draft requirements, you're between 18 and 65. I mean, let's be honest, if there is a all-out World War III, everyone would have to be involved. But for the sake of this conversation, let's see. 6 reasons why you wouldn't be drafted. You wouldn't be eligible to be drafted. Obesity. Okay. Obesity. That could be a reason that you're going to give. Oh, I would love to go fight in Ukraine and, Putin bad. But you know what? I'm overweight. Sorry. Okay, fatties. About 74% of adults in the United States are overweight, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. That includes nearly 43% who are obese, meaning that they have a body mass index, a measurement of body fatness based on weight and height, of 30 or higher. 43%. I mean, that's their statistics. I don't really trust numbers. If that's what they say the statistics are, or the CDC did some shady stuff with COVID, but that's what they're saying. 43% of Americans are obese. So, I mean, that's eliminating 43%. So what's the actual number? Okay, let's go back. Education. And for me, I don't think this is going to matter when Uncle Sam's not going to care about education, but according to their draft, they're saying that Uncle Sam's saying that you have to have a GED or a high school diploma. And then we're looking at how many Americans actually have that. Well, 29.4% of men aged 25 and older had completed a high school diploma or a GED as their highest level of educational attainment, compared with 26.5% of women aged 25 and older. In 2021, of adults aged 25 and older who had completed a bachelor's degree or more, 53.1% were women and 46.9% were men. I mean, let's be honest, Uncle Sam don't care about your education. If there's an all-out war, that's going to get knocked off. Criminal records. Again, Uncle Sam don't care what you did. They'll send you. Health problems and drugs. I mean, What are you going to say? You're smoking too much weed, you can't go. You did a line of coke, can't go be drafted. I mean, let's be honest here. Let's get to the root of what we're talking about. Ask yourself, if there was a draft, would you commit to it? Would you accept the terms of being drafted? Men and women. Ask around, ask your friends, ask your coworkers, would you submit to a draft? I won't. I'm not going to die for Ukraine. I'm not going to die for Putin or Biden or any of them. I'm not. Now, you could come up with your own twisted logic and say, oh, you got to fight for your country and yada, yada, yada. But nah, you're not getting me motivated. I'll protect my house. I'll protect my home. I'll protect my wife and my family. But you're talking about a proxy war in Ukraine. Look at the facts. Look at the facts. Just like Muhammad Ali went to jail for not being drafted in Vietnam. You know what happened in Vietnam. The history's there. Go do some research. You know what happened. We're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about what's happening now. And if there was a draft, would you join? Would you? Or are you too fat? Are you on drugs? Or maybe you're just too stupid. And if you feel some type of way about Ukraine, go. Go. There ain't no responding in real life. So, you go ahead. I mean, what is the government, our government, gonna do? Are they gonna blow up a couple more buildings to get us motivated to go fight? Is there gonna have an assassination attempt on one of our leaders? Is that what are their tactics? What's gonna happen if there was a war? How are they gonna motivate Americans to go fight? American men. Because women, y'all ain't gonna do shit. American men. Maybe there might be some women willing to pick up that gun and go, but I wouldn't want y'all in my platoon, that's being honest. If I had to pick a platoon and you gave me 10 people, there's 20 people in the room. You gave me 10 active men, 10 active women. I'm picking all the men. But that's fine. It's going to be a war. So everyone got to fight, right? Y'all want equal rights, so everyone's going to fight. So where y'all at, ladies? Y'all going to step up to the plate if there's a draft? Where you at, man, with blue hair? College students fighting for pronouns. Where y'all at? Y'all going to fight if there's a draft? You going to fight for Ukraine? You're going to fight for America? You're going to fight for Joe Biden? Go on, get. Let's see it.